Hi, my beautiful people. Today I'm going to do a range test on my Seeker 24. We're going to head over to Dania Beach and Hollywood Beach. I'm not going to record the entire ride, but I will record once I get closer to the beach so you can see how beautiful the beach is. I'm going to take you on the Hollywood Boardwalk. You can see how beautiful that is. If you're not from this area, I think you're going to enjoy that. But the goal today is just to see how well the battery holds up riding super hard. I'm going to try to ride between 30 and 35 miles the entire distance. Now, once I get to the boardwalk, I'm not going to do that. The boardwalk, I'm probably only going to go, between maybe up to 10 miles an hour because usually the boardwalk is kind of busy. But for the most part, I will ride between 30 and 35 miles an hour all the way until I get to the beach. As we get there, I'll let you know where the battery life on this Seeker 24 is. And just to give you a recap, it is a dual motor bike, front and back. The battery is, I'll show you the battery. The battery is a 52 volt battery with 25 amp hours. So it should give me, even riding hard, it should give me about 30 to 35 miles. I'm hoping, because I am going to pedal it a lot, because I like to pedal. This is why I'm a big fan of this type of bike, not so much the moped style, although I am starting to enjoy the moped style e-bikes. If you follow me, you know that I have two of them up in the vineyard. I am also looking to purchase the new Motor Goat e-bike, super powerful, super fast. And I am looking to get the Happy Run 70, which is a cargo moped style e-bike. I do have my workhorse up in the vineyard. I've done a lot of videos on that, or I put that bike on a lot of videos. It is the workhorse of that vineyard, but I want to get an actual cargo bike for the vineyard, which I'm looking at the Happy Run 70, because it's a dual motor bike, has a big rack in the back, so I'm looking to get that one, because as you know, and I mentioned this before, I don't have a horse, I don't have a mule to do a lot of the work stuff on the vineyard, and I really don't like to use the UTV. The UTV I have is loud. If I have to haul some big stuff, I will use the UTV for that. But the big issue with the UTV is that in Nashville, Georgia, up to today, now they're saying they're going to change it, you really can't take it on the road. They don't want you to use it on the main road. And for me to fuel that, I would have to fill up gas cans to fill up the gas tank. And it's a pain in the ass. So I'd rather use the bike. Hence why I'm looking at the Happy Run 70 cargo bike, which is a moped style bike. So I can do stuff around the vineyard on the bike, just like I do with my actual Seeker up there. Now I put a like a mini trailer on that one. You've probably seen it on some of the videos. But anyway, let me get going. And once I get to the beach, I'll reconnect. Again, I will record a lot of the ride once I get to the beach. Man, it's windy today. All right, guys, we are now east of 95. This is Dania Beach. I'm gonna see if I go to the park or cut through the park here real quick. But man, it is windy. Not sure if you can hear that wind, but I'm pretty sure you could. All right, I'm in the park. Just to give you a point of reference, the airport's right here. So I'm gonna go to the end and take the trail. Let me see if I go all the way to the beginning of the parking lot. Man, it's a beautiful day. Very windy, but it's beautiful. All right, so here's the start of the trail. Like I said, the airport is, I can show you the airport. That's the airport. Fort Lauderdale Airport, really nice. I forget what they call this park. And this is probably one of the few places in Broward County that has actual hills. You probably can't tell on the video, but I just went up a 25% incline. Now I'm going up a 15% incline. When I was doing duathlons and triathlons, I would come out here and do a lot of training runs, because again, this is the only spot that actually has hills. Just to give you an idea, let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you probably can see that. This is how high I am. All right, I want to do a quick test on this dual motor. Let's see if we can actually make it up. Oh wow, we made it easy. Easy, dual motor. And again, guys, for most of this ride, I'm only going single motor. I'm not doing dual motor because I want to, again, see how far I can actually go on one charge. So far, I've gone 6 miles, average speed of 21 miles an hour. Down to the beach. Now, I am noticing that there's a discrepancy between the GPS speed and the speed on my display. My display is saying that right now I'm going 24 miles an hour, and the GPS is saying that I'm going 23 miles an hour. So there's a 1 mile an hour difference, and that could be a lag, because there's always a lag on the GPSs, or at least that's been my experience. But so the actual distance may be off a little bit, but good enough for government work. All right, I don't know if you can see the sign. It says Tropical Acres 2 miles to the west. Tropical Acres is a icon restaurant here in Broward County. It is a steakhouse that's been around forever. Very good, high quality steaks, reasonable prices. If you're in Broward County, highly recommend you visit that restaurant. It is an icon restaurant because it's been around forever. And it's interesting that the actual Tropical Acres sign is all the way out here. And I don't think it's 2 miles. I think it's actually further than 2 miles. We'll test that out on the way back. I want to test that out to see if that distance is correct. Wow, it's windy, people. The bike is, I don't know if you notice, I'm getting pulled. That's how windy it is. We're gonna be heading east now on Dania Beach Boulevard, straight to the beach, people. If the park's open, I'm gonna go into the park too to show you the park. This apartment building right here is brand new. It's been a lot of construction, a lot of new stuff coming up. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it because all the single family homes are almost becoming extinct out east. You go to Victoria Park, that's all you see is townhouses now. You see a lot of the older single family homes being knocked down, and developers are building multi-units in one lot, which again, for me, that's a little sad. I like the old school feeling of Florida, and we're kind of losing that. We're going to be coming up to the Dania High Line for those old school Floridians or old school New Yorkers that used to come down here and watch the highlight games from back in the 70s and early 80s. It's going to be coming up here on my left. I will point it out once we get close to it. And it is right there. As you can see, the casino, the Dania Beach Casino. It's in that lot there. You know why I'm at this light, just here at the shopping center. So, for those of you who like to gamble, great spot to come. I am not a gambler, don't like to gamble. So, I can't tell you how that place is on the inside because I've never been. What's going on here, people? Again, as you can see by the crane, more development. A lot of development here in Broward County. Now this fireworks place here has been here forever as well. Very popular, obviously, during 4th of July and New Year's. There's the intercoastal to my right and my left. Tough to see, but with all the mangroves, but so this canal takes you all the way to the intercoastal, which is where the bridge is. Wow, it's windy. That lady can't ride her bike. It is super, super windy, people. Which is why I'm impressed with the bike, because even though it's windy, I'm still doing an average of 26 miles an hour. There's the intercoastal. All right, Dania Beach and Dania Beach Piers to my right, but I'm gonna go to the park first and work my way around, or work my way back. Beach. Then you can see the Port Everglade is in front of us. And again, the beach is to my right, and the intercoastal is to my left. Now we're entering the state park here. It's a nice park. We'll go all the way up to Whiskey Creek, which is a restaurant. It has a place where you can rent kayaks, paddle boards. So we're right up there. And I don't know if I have to pay. It says stop, you'll have to check in.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right, and you?
Good. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've been up here. I didn't know during the week that we have to check in.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get up.
Yeah, so for my kid at 24 to be the man there, I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
But all you gotta do is, all you gotta do is,
I scratched that because I forgot my wallet.
What's that?
I scratched that, I forgot my wallet.
So you were already in, right?
Yes.
I got this thing.
All right, thank you. You're the best, sir. That was cool of him. That was very cool of him. Because I did forget my wallet. I can't believe I forgot my wallet. But anyway, all right, so we're inside the park. You come here, this is a great, if you like to do stuff outdoors, this is a great park. There's several in Broward County. But this one that has lots of nice private beaches, not private, but part of the park. And a lot of trails. And like I said, at Whiskey Creek, it's a great spot to grab lunch, rent a kayak or a paddleboard. Pretty cool. There's also, I think that if I remember correctly, the Coast Guard is in here, and there's part of the university, the Marine Environment sector of Nova University is in here as well. So we'll go by that as well. Now that the wind died down a little bit because of these trees, let me give you a little bit of the feel of the bike. I've gone 10 miles already, average speed of 22.7 miles, and the bike feels really, really comfortable to ride. So we'll see how I feel after I finish, because I think I'm gonna go a total of 30 miles. If I have a little bit more juice, I'll go further. But at 10 miles, I've only dropped one battery bar. So at this rate, it looks like I can go 50 miles. But the pontoon boat rental is here to the left. So we're gonna go through there just to show you that. Those are the pontoons. And it's a beautiful day today. Yeah, this is also a ramp. If you come here with your boat, you can drop anchor here. Right now it looks like they only have 2 pontoon boats. That means they have a couple out. Very cool. All right, on to the next stop. There's a little trail that I wanted to go on. At least I can go on that trail now. From here. Let's see if it lets me. There's the trail. Yeah. But it only takes me to the parking lot. And let's go out to the beach. So this is the Whiskey Creek hideout, which is where a lot of people, like I said, it's a nice beach. Take this around. A lot of picnic tables, barbecues. It's a weekday, so there's nobody here today. Look at this, it's empty. All right, here's the paddle boats, the kayaks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's really nice. I've rented out both the paddle boats and the kayaks. Gone through the canals. Really, really nice. The sand is really soft, but we switched to dual motor. Help me out here a little bit. On your left. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Sorry. It's a great trail. Again, beautiful beach. This is Dania. Oh, right. This is the state park, but it's part of Dania Beach. Really nice. What I like about it, again, I'm not a big crowd person. You come here during the week, like now. You got the beach all to yourself. Whoa. Almost fell there. The beach. Shit, I ain't sliding. Fuck. Anyway, that's the beautiful beach of Dania. You can see the cruise ship out in the way. Now, water is extremely rough right now. Damn it. This sand is super soft. I'm glad I have dual motors. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. Oh shit. That was cool. For beach patrol with the park ranger. I do love riding in here though. This is cool as crap. Just the sand is so soft. All right, that's the quarterdeck, which the quarterdeck is a local restaurant franchise. And that's the Dania Beach Pier. All right, now let's head over to the beach to Hollywood Beach. Do more than 30 miles distance. That was Hollywood Beach and Dania Beach. Hope you enjoyed that. It's pretty cool. Benefits of living in South Florida. Now it's time to head back to full throttle. Shit, but it is windy. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I gotta figure out why my mirror is fucking up. I just dropped another battery bar, so I have 3 left. I'm at 17 miles distance. It looks like my average speed, since I went through the drop down to 16.8 miles an hour. That's because I went really slow during the boardwalk. actually gonna take Sheridan today, or right now. Federal instead of Griffin State Park. Girls walking with a vest on. I like that. Love how this bike goes up these hills. For us, these are bridges, but I like how, I mean, they just easily go up those bridges. I got the wind to my back, so that's pretty good. It's gonna save more on the battery. Lowering this light. Just to my left, you got Westlake Park. Should have went in there, showed you guys that park. It's a nice park. Maybe next time. We need to get back home. We got a lot of work to do. All right, guys, just finished the ride. Here's the battery bars. We still got 3 battery bars. I went 36.2 miles. Average speed was 19 miles an hour. And again, we still have 3 battery bars. I mean, I could have gone a lot more. But there's what I don't like about the monitor is this. It doesn't show you voltage. So because I can't see the voltage on the battery, when you're going at pedal assist 5 and you're going about 30, let's say 35 to 38 miles an hour, there's a big dip in voltage. So a couple of times it was showing 1 bar. So I wasn't sure how much more distance I had, so I started to head back home. But next time what I'm gonna do is when it dips down, I'm just gonna slow it down, to pedal assist 3, take it nice and easy, let the voltage catch up to see where I'm actually at, and then I can continue. In this case, I didn't do that. And as you can see, I had a lot of battery life, and I went pretty far. It was a good ride. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.